what I think on this. If anyone watches this video, I'm going to assume that you're going to get pissed off at what I'm saying. So I'm prepared for that. It's about Beyonce's Super Bowl performance, and I know loads and loads and loads of people have made videos in their response. But that does not mean that I can't either. Initially, I want to start off with saying that her performance, if you get over the fact that she I don't know what word to use. If you can get over the fact that she was sending a Black Panther's message, I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but that's the best I can come up with right now. If you can get over that, then her performance and Bruno Mars's performance were very good. They were very entertaining. They were very on point. I don't think anyone can deny that. But it's really hard to care about a performance when the message is about racism and their so-called police brutality, and it's about Black supremacy. That is what it is. I know millions of Black people are like, I don't want to actually exaggerate that much, but I know that enough Black people truly believe that the Black Panther Party isn't a hate group, isn't a Black supremacist group. And something that I wrote on Facebook, I'm sure a few people who are members of the Black Panthers aren't scumbags, but you cannot convince me that they're not a hate group, that they're not a supremacist group, because they kill. They're aggressive to people who they feel are working against them. There's a cat scratching at the door here. She might be attacking a bug or something. But you can't convince me that they're not a hate group. And maybe when they were created, maybe the idea wasn't to be a supremacist group. I'm open to that possibility. But I am not open to the idea... I'm not open to the idea that they don't have an agenda. Just like the KKK had an agenda, has an agenda. Beyonce, of all people, isn't deserving of a message like that. As you all know, she had the police escort her to the Super Bowl. She then performed a song that was pretty much saying, "Fuck you, I just made you my bitch." That's pretty much what she said. And I can't get over that. I mean, if any other person, non-Black person, did that, America would go down in flames. Would go down in flames. Set by Black people. And you can't tell me that wouldn't happen, because look what we've been dealing with for the past, how many years? 3 years? 4 years? Longer than that? It's preposterous. And what makes me, the main message that I wanted to say about all of this is that I'm really happy that a lot of people noticed what she did and are not happy about it. I'm also not happy with the amount of people who just gave into it. They believed absolutely everything, and they're like, yeah, go Beyonce, because she's a fucking goddess, and she could do anything, and they'd still love her. I don't think she's a goddess, by the way. People treat her like she's a goddess, but she's not. She's a hood rat, and she always will be. Does that, signify a bad thing? Not necessarily, but she's undeserving of her clout. I don't know how else to say it. How can you not look at Beyonce's performance and see where society has gone? How can you look at a performance like that and still think that the black man is being held down by the white man? If that were the case, Beyonce and her backup dancers and Bruno Mars and his performers with him would not have gotten where they are. I mean, it's something else I wrote is that Beyonce's performance is it's a visual landmark on our timeline, on America's timeline. This is going to go down in history, and it's going to go down in history as black supremacy. That's the thing, like right now you could be like, YOLO, live in the moment, yada, 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 but the moment will pass and then it'll be the next moment. And the next moment, people's opinions are going to change. And I don't know, it's the complete opposite of what any of us should be putting our time and effort into. It's all fucking about race. It's always about race. It's always about race. That's all anyone can fucking think about, because now, racism has become an incredibly sensitive topic again. And it's just bad. It's all bad. The racism on the white side is bad. The racism on the black side is bad. The racism on the Mexican side is bad. The racism on the Muslim side is bad. But, what are you going to do about that? You can claim that race is a concept created by us after we became civilized, evolved into civilized human beings, but it's not. Race is something that is genetic, geographical, and it's something that we will never be able to ignore. Does that mean that we have to hate it? Absolutely not. But we can learn what it is, and we can accept it for what it is, and we can work our way around that. It's just, it blew my mind, honestly. Like, watching the performance, it blew my mind that she was able to get away with that. I mean, technically, if you want to think about it, she didn't get away with it because people are just outraged by this. But she got away with it. She got to finish it. She got to start it. She got to do the performance. And now I feel like socially, there are two teams. There's the half people who think that what she did was amazing and empowering for black people. Then there's the other half that's like, that's racist. If anyone else ever did that, they'd be thrown in jail. It's not helped anything along the racial issues that we have. It's made things even more divided than before. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say on the matter, because that's all I have to say on the matter.